Okay, so today I'm gonna read the Aparajita from our HSC textbook by Rabindranath Tagore, and I'm gonna try to keep it low key, but this is a gem. This is a gem from Bangla Sahitya. That's because it was published in another OG writer of that time, প্রমোদ চৌধুরী, মাসিক সবুজপত্র পত্রিকায় 1321 সালের 1321 বঙ্গাব্দের 1914 খ্রিস্টাব্দের কার্তিক সংখ্যায় প্রকাশ হয়েছে। And then the OG Rabindranath Tagore collected it and like kept it in his other books. So let's start. So at the beginning of the story, there's like Anupam. He be flexing his age, like he is only 27. Like I'm just a boy. I'm only 27, but I am like Shonar Horin, so I'm not even married yet. And when he was a child, his father died because of overworking his ass off to gain money. But his mother was like, good thing he died because now I can like use that money to do some shit for my own. And এইটা সব থেকে ভালো বোঝা যায় এই লাইনটাতে, মা গরিবের ভয়ের মেয়ে, তাই আমরা যে ধনী একথা তিনি ভুলেনও না, আমাকে ভুলিতে দেন না। And the mother was like, I'm feeling a bit lonely, so let's call up my brother. And Ma and Mama consist of Anupam's family. And everyone is to compare Anupam with Shimul and Makaval because he be true faced. He be capping all the time, but he is also like from a rich family. So the pundits were like, you are like Makalfal. Inside you are Ronan, but outside you seem like a cool guy. So then he be flexing that how he's avoidant as avoids every problem and conflict. He's in good with conflict. That's why he's like তামাকটুকু পর্যন্ত খাই না, ভালো মানুষ হওয়ার কোনো ঝঞ্ঝাট নাই, তাই আমি নিতান্তই ভালো মানুষ। লাইক হি বি অ্যাভয়েডিং কনফ্লিক্টস অ্যান্ড হি ইজ এ মামাস বয়, অ্যান্ড I don't know why that's like valid for him, because why do you need to be mama's boy? You have so many things, but you could easily be independent. Anyways, he was always in the cradles of his mom, so he didn't know how to act. So when his friend Horish came and asked on him, Mom, there's a girl. He be like, there's a girl? I'm thirsty. And he be asking about all the details of the girl, and he's like, damn, I wanna see her. I wanna meet this shorty. Where is she? But he couldn't say it for himself because he knew like he's a mama's boy, so you have to ask his family. But his mom was a bit racist towards poor because she be like, ধনীর কন্যা তার পছন্দ নয়, আমাদের ঘরে যে মেয়ে আসবে সে মাথা হেঁট করিয়া আসবে, এই তিনি চান। অথচ টাকার প্রতি আসক্তি তার অস্থিমজ্জায় জড়িত। তিনি এমন বেহাই চান যার টাকা নাই, অথচ যে টাকা দিতে কসুর করিবে না, যা হোক শোষণ করা চলিবে না, অথচ বাড়িতে আসিলে গুড়গুড়ির পরিবর্তে বাধা হুকায় তামাক দিলে যাহার নালিশ খাটিবে না। So she be plotting something, she be up to something. She wants a girl who is rich but also like not spending any money on herself and spending the money on her social. That's kind of cringe, not gonna lie. And Horish was like the extroverted guy who used to like be funky and freaky at conversations. So everyone was like, Horish, let's go meet that girl. I hope she's not that freaky like you. যাই হোক, and then মেয়ের বয়স 15, তাই শুনিয়া আমার মন ভার হইল। Not because she's a minor, but because she's a major. She's older, like she's not 12 or 13. Why is she 15? I'm not marrying someone who isn't a minor of shit. বংশের তো কোনো দোষ নাই, না দোষ নাই, বাপ কোথাও তার মেয়ের যোগ্য বর খুঁজিয়ে পান না। একে তো বরের হাট মহার্ঘ, তাহার পরে ধনুক ভাঙাপন। কাজেই বাপ কেবলই সবুর করিতেছেন, কিন্তু মেয়ের বয়স সবুর করিতেছে না। Like 15 isn't even that old gang, but it was in that society. So I'm going to finish up that story. And uh, Anupam had a fufu who was like very skeptical and always judging other people. So they sent that guy to see the girl, and he be like, she's not bad. Like he is so skeptical that he doesn't even say like, oh, she's good. He's like, she's not that bad. She's not bad. Literally, he says to the guys that what what does he say? Sorry, my ADHD brain. He said like what? Uh, মন্দ নয় হে খাঁটি সোনা বটে, and the wedding is on, baby. And then and the brides come to Kolkata to get the marriage start and shit. And like it was a big wedding that বাহক এত গেল যে তাহার আদমশুমারি করিতে হইলে কেরানি রাখিতে হয়. So many people came, more more big wedding than Ambani's son's wedding or something. But the skeptical মামা বাড়িতে ঢুকিয়া খুশি হইলেন না। একে তো উঠানে বরযাত্রীদের জায়গা সংকলন হওয়া সত্ত্ব তাহার পরে সমস্ত আয়োজন নিতান্ত মধ্যম রকমের। Like he be always judging other people when he doesn't arrange a big wedding or shit. And then the real mama's boy avoidant conflict guy is like creating conflict. Mama is creating conflict. Like then the bride's father was like, you sure about your mama? Like he was asking, তোমার মামা বলিতেছেন বিবাহের কাজ শুরু হইবার আগে তিনি কোনের সমস্ত গহনা যাচাই করিয়া দেখিবেন, ইহাতে তুমি কি বলো? Like that's a very low standard move. Like what do you mean? That's a red flag. Why do you want to like check my গহনা for sona? And that's like low kisas. Like why do you care about my sona more than the bride? And the bride's father wanted the Onupam to say something, but Onupam was dead silent. Uh, he was like silent, and Mama was like, "Oh, আবার কি বলবে? আমি যা বলিব তাই হইবে." And the bride's father, the শ্বশুর, is like, সেই কথা তবে ঠিক, উনি যা বলবেন তাই হবে, এ সম্বন্ধে তোমার কিছু বলিবার নেই. And দ্য ইনসেল অনুপম was like, ঘাড় নাড়ানোর ইঙ্গিতে জানাইলাম, এসব কথায় আমার সম্পূর্ণ অনধিকার. He's just like, I don't like conflict, so and as long as I don't create any conflict or stand up for others to create any conflict, I'm gonna be rich or some shit. And Mama was like so freaking low. He was like uh, writing them down like it says on the book. মামা তখনই নোটবইয়ে গহনাগুলোর ফর্দ টুকিয়া লইলেন, পাছে যাহা দেখানো হইল তাহার কোনটা যদি কম পড়ে হিসাব করিয়া দেখিলেন গহনা যে পরিমাণ দেবার কথা সংখ্যায় দরে এবং ভারে তার অনেক বেশি. Like that's why it was so dumb to like measure them. Like why are you measuring that shit? Like Munpom and Unpom's mama, they be like মেরুদণ্ডহীন. And then then the the bride's father was like, okay, I see you were like a mama's boy and you try to avoid conflict, but you end up like supporting the villains in the story, and no shit, Sherlock, and I'm not gonna my daughter go with you. And mama was like, ঠাট্টা করিতেছেন নাকি? Are you joking, my guy? And Shambhunath is the bride's father. He was like, ঠাট্টা তো আপনিই করিয়াছেন, ঠাট্টা সম্পর্কটাকে স্থায়ী করবার ইচ্ছা আমার নাই. And the mama took it to the heart because his self-respect is so incel and broken that he was so offended and he just left. And the loser অনুপম was like আমাকে একটি কথা বলাও তিনি আবশ্যক বোধ করিলেন না, কারণ প্রমাণ হইয়া গেছে আমি একটি হয় নাই. Remind you, he's the groom, but he doesn't have something to say for himself. And বাড়ির সকলে তো রাগিয়া এখন কন্যার পিতার এত গুমর কলিজ যে চারপয়া হয়ে আসিল. সকলে বলিল, দেখি মেয়ের বিয়ে দেন কেমন করিয়া, কিন্তু মেয়ের বিয়ে হইবে না এই ভয় যার মনে হয় শাস্তির উপায় কি. লাইক the bride's father isn't that afraid of the Tatkalin Hindu Samaj and was like, it's okay if she doesn't get married, at least she won't get married to a loser like Onupam. And that's the king move right there. And like the incel Onupam was like, damn, shorty, I lost shorty, and I think that's sad. And that's kind of sad because he be imagining stuff like the girl doesn't want to get married because of Onupam. Like the girl was always thinking about Onupam. That's why she was refusing all the other marriage proposal, which is not true. But the Onupam is like very delulu, and he's thinking like this, like এদিকে আমি শুনিলাম সে মেয়ের নাকি ভালো পাত্র জুটিয়াছিল, কিন্তু সে পণ করিয়াছে বিবাহ করিবে না শুনিয়া আমার মন পুলকের আবেগে সে ভরিয়া গেল. আমি কল্পনায় দেখিতে লাগিলাম সে ভালো করিয়া খায় না, সন্ধ্যা হইয়া আসে, সে চুল বাঁধিতে ভুলে যায়, তার বাপ তার মুখের পানে চান আর ভাবেন আমার মেয়ের দিনে দিনে এমন হইয়া যাইতেছে কেন. হঠাৎ কোনোদিন তার ঘরে আসে যে দেখেন মেয়ের দুই চোখে জলে ভরা. জিজ্ঞাসা করেন, মা তোর কি হয়েছে আমাকে বল. মেয়ে তাড়াতাড়ি চোখ মুছিয়া বলে, কই কিছু তো হয়নি বাবা, বাপের এক এক মেয়ে যে বড় আদরের মেয়ে. And that's called Anupam's Delulu imagination. It didn't happen in real life. There's no clue in there to say like, oh, she was so heartbroken from Anupam's rejection, and so that she didn't marry and she was like a bidba before marriage. And like that's kind of sad because Anupam, you're just being fucking Delulu. She's not that petty that she's gonna think about you all day, all night. Anyways, then comes the timeline where we are now today. Uh, Anupam was going somewhere with his mom as usual because he always is with his mom, and his mama is useless because he be like he doesn't want to go anywhere where there isn't any adhipatto by him, so he just stays. And the son was like, okay mamu, you stay and I'm gonna take mom to some kind of tirtho because she has done so many scenes that it needs to be cleared out. And when he was going there, he met the girl, the girl Oporichita. We don't even know her name. Is there her name? I don't know. She was like, is there any seat in the rail camera, and asking for like, is there any room for us, গাড়িতে জায়গা আছে. And then Anupam noticed, wait, that's the girl who was dying to meet me. Is trying to get on the train because she wants to remarry me again and live with me again. And I'm like, son, no, she is there just because she is another passenger. And that's what he says, like, আমি তো চমকে উঠিলাম, সেই আশ্চর্য মধুর কণ্ঠ এবং সেই গানেরই ধোয়া জায়গা আছে. ক্ষণমাত্র বিলম্ব না করিয়া আমার মাকে লইয়া গাড়িতে উঠিয়া পড়িলাম. জিনিসপত্র তৈবার প্রায় সময় ছিল না. আমার মতো অক্ষম দুনিয়ায় নাই. সেই মেয়েটি কুড়িদের হাত হইতে তাড়াতাড়ি চলতি গাড়িতে আমার বিছানাপত্র টানিয়া লইল. Like that Urupam guy is so useless. He can't even carry his own parcels, and the baddie operator is like, let me help you. And when Anupam noticed like Oporichita didn't even like shed a crocodile tear for him, he was like stunned, like, damn, she's that strong. I want to marry her more now. And that's kind of sad because you're the petty one guy. Like, you're an incel. That's why, like, you be delulu about, like, the girl who didn't want to marry you thinking like she wants to marry you. Like, Anupam needs to know what consent means ASAP, because otherwise, if he does end up get married, he won't be like anything. And then, like, oh, I know that girl's name. The bride's name was Kollani, not Oporishita. And then, like, in the train, the conductor was like, এই গাড়িতে তো দুইজন সাহেব আগে রিজার্ভ করতেছে, and it was like that time when, like, British ruled, so you're gonna have to move. And Aporichita Kollani was like, nah, why would I move? And she's like doing some daddy move, and she's being independent. And Anupam was just like staring, like, that's so rude. Staring is rude. And uh, and like, seeing this baddie in action, Anupam's mother was like, what's your name? You are so cute. And she said, my name is Koldani, which was the name of the bride. And they be shocked, and they be thinking, oh, so that's the girl, like, who we thought was delulu enough to cry about Anupam. And 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 Anupam did some really petty shit after that. Like, he went to the bride's father again, and the bride Kolani, like, please marry me, I want to save you. And Kolani was like, I don't even want to be saved. Like, what are you talking about? Stop being Gelulu. I forgot about it, that even, like, I don't even need to grow. And Kolani was like, আমি বিবাহ করিব না. And it was like valid. Like, who would marry a incel like that? He be like always listening to the mother and mama instead of forming his own opinion. And still, the incel Anupam was like those guy who gets through breakup but still can't get over the girl. He's like, কিন্তু আমি আশা ছাড়িতে পারিলাম না, সেই সুরটি আমার হৃদয়ের মধ্যে আজও বাজিতেছে, সেই কানা ও কোনো ওপরে বাসি আমার সংসারের বাহির হইতে আসিল, সমস্ত সংসারের বাহিরে ডাক দিল, আর সেই যে রাত্রির অন্ধকারের মধ্যে আমার কানে আসিছিল জায়গা আছে। লাইক, is it that Delulu? He wants to, like, keep repeating that two words the bride Kullani said on the train, জায়গা আছে. Like, he is so Delulu, and, like, it's clear that he is regretting, but he isn't even brave enough to, like, marry her, because he is a mama's boy. He doesn't want conflict to happen, so he be like the goody two shoes. And, like, at last, let's end with the last line of this story. তোমরা কি মনে করতেছ আমি বিবাহের রাশি করি না? ও সরি, আই রেড ইট রং. তোমরা মনে করতেছ আমি বিবাহের আশা করি? না, কোনোই না. আমার মনে আছে কেবল সেই এক রাত্রি অজানা কণ্ঠের মধুর সুরের আশা. জায়গা আছে? নিশ্চয়ই আছে, নাহলে দাঁড়াবো কোথায়? তাই বৎসরের পর বৎসরের যায় আমি এখানেই আছি, দেখা হয় সেই কণ্ঠ শুনি, যখন সুবিধা পাই কিছু তার কাজ করিয়া দিই, আর মন বলে এই তো জায়গা পাইয়াছি। ওগো অপরিচিতা, তোমার পরিচয় শেষ হইল না, শেষ হইবে না, কিন্তু আমার ভাগ্য ভালো, এই তো আমি জায়গা পেয়েছি. ড্যাম. Like, he is still there at the end of the story, and the real hero of the story is, like, Shambhunath, the bride's father. and Anupam's fiance, who was no longer fiance, Kollani, because she is still a baddie. She knows how to carry herself, she knows how to carry her luggage, and some random strangers guy luggage who turned out to be the guy she almost got married on a random Tuesday. So, shout out to Kollani, shout out to Shambhunath Babu, and W in the chat. Thank you.